What is up, conscious weirdo collective? My tribe, my kindred. I hope you are well. I always hope that you are well. I am always sending you as much good energy as I can muster up. I tell you, as much white light as I can muster up. And I thank you so much for yours. I really do. I'm going through a really hard time right now, so thank you. Thank you. Something has been plaguing me all day long, telling me to make a video about this topic. I'm getting tired of trying to wake people up, you know? I want to plant seeds, and it's up to God to water those seeds. It's up to people individually to want to water those seeds, and for God to show them things, to let them water those seeds. So I don't want to wake people up. I'm done being crass. I'm done. Maybe I'm not done. Sometimes it gets kind of hard dealing with fluoridated masses, I tell you what. But I want to start sharing my experiences more. And they're really, what really moves me is the esoteric spiritual side of awakening, because we have been lied to about so much when it comes to death, when it comes to heaven, when it comes to hell. So many fucking lies to keep us in fear, to keep us controlled, to keep us manipulated. That truth is going to come out. I tell you what woke me up spiritually. I've been spiritual like my whole life, but I've never experienced monumental loss until my dad died. It was in a skydiving accident about 5 years ago. He was a veteran paratrooper. Skydiving was his most favorite thing to do. Even so, even knowing that, he had over 7,000 jumps, it really never crossed my mind that we could potentially lose him from that. Okay. It was just such a normal thing. Skydiving was just part of our lives. So when that happened, such a traumatic loss, such a traumatic, monumental loss, I really started to wake up. Shit, I already feel the verklempt coming on. I really wanted to connect with him. I wanted to still be connected with him after he was gone. So I started to dive real deep into my mourning, into my loss. And that is where I found the truth. It is where I found the truth of heaven, of hell, of the spirit world. It is where I found the truth of our interdimensional existence. Losing him was the most traumatic event of my life thus far. But it was also the most profound kick in the ass to awaken. So for that, I am grateful. I will pull the positive from the situation. I have built myself up so much since his death. I had a dream last night with him in it. Those of you who have been watching me for an extended period of time, my dreams speak so loudly to me. And I have come to the conclusion, of course, that our dreams are another realm. It is a realm that really truly exists. It is a realm where we can receive messages, we can receive love, we can receive guidance from those who have passed. Because to tell you what, the things that happen in my dreams, they are not just coincidence. They are not my subconscious, okay? I had a dream last night that me and my dad went on a couple jumps, okay? We went skydiving a couple times, and it was fucking awesome. It was really fun. Not only because I got to spend time with him, but because we were enjoying ourselves. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. If you remember, if you've been watching me for a year at least, I had a dream last year that really shook me. It was, I had a dream with my dad in it. And of course, I love spending time with my loved ones past in my dreams. It's so beautiful. But in this particular dream, I was so worried about waking up for work at 3:30 in the morning that I didn't enjoy my time with him in the dream. And that really shook me, okay? That really shook me. But it was like, okay, is this stupid fucking job I'm working at really worth it? If it's taking over my dream world and interfering with my time with my past loved ones, like, no. I eventually quit that slave job because of this dream. Because of the dream that I had with my dad where I was not present. It was about this time last year. I mean, I cried over this dream because I was like, oh my God, like, this is the only time that I get to see him. Whoops. Give me a second. It was the only time that I got to see him, and it was blown. It was blown on some dumb shit. It was blown on some stupid company that doesn't give a shit about me. It didn't give a shit about me. Your job doesn't give a fuck about you. So in my head, it was like, what, why would I devote time, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little off track. Either way, the stream was so beautiful today. And when I woke up, I got a shitload of synchronicities, okay? I made a connection with somebody on the good old book. His name is my grandfather's name, my dad's dad. And this man was in the Air Force, just like my dad. Roger that, airborne. A paratrooper. The first post I saw on his page was of a paratrooper. And I said something about it because the guy was sitting on a horse. I said, a paratrooper. I kept thinking to myself, he's sitting on a horse. He told me a story about this particular paratrooper who had some kind of equipment malfunction. This was World War II. Excuse me. He had some kind of equipment malfunction, and it led to him landing in a tree. And that right there just made me bawl my eyes out. Okay. Because, of course, I just kept thinking about my dad, He died in a fucking skydiving accident. So here we are, like, what the fuck? And this paratrooper, he ended up getting some intel. Some really valuable intel because he had landed in enemy territory. It was valuable to complete their mission. So it ended up being a successful blunder. Those things aren't coincidences, okay? They're just not. They're not. When you feel like those on the other side are speaking to you, they are speaking to you. Every day of your life, every synchronicity that you see that reminds you of them, every dream that you have that reminds you of them, it is them. They are always trying to contact you. They are always trying to help you, to guide you. Those who you love, who have passed. The lies that they've told us. We don't go away when we die, okay? We don't go away. Energy never dies. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It simply changes form. It simply changes form. I know there's so many other synchronicities that happened today that just blew my mind, okay? Blew my fucking mind. And I cried all day. I mean, tears of joy, okay? Like, tears of, like, fucking validation, of confirmation that what I'm feeling happens to us when we die is so true. We don't go anywhere. Interdimensional travel? Yeah. But our energy never dies. And those who you are connected to on a soul level, you are always connected. You are always connected. If you believe in reincarnation, which I do, which I really do. They stay in us. They stay in our lives in the 3D too. They just change form. Our soul family is our soul family. I wholeheartedly believe that to be true. This fear of death, fear of nothingness when we go, fear of going to hell, fear of not going to heaven, it is a lie. It is a lie to keep us in fear, to keep us controlled, to keep us manipulated. Religion is a fucking lie to keep us controlled, to keep us in fear, to keep us manipulated. I get so angry sometimes. I get so angry about the lies that they've told us, the esoteric knowledge that they've hidden from us, the pain that is caused because of these lies. It makes me so mad, but it makes me so sad at the same time. Because some people, when they lose people that they love so much, they think that it's the end. They think that they're gone forever from this 3D. Which they are. But we're in the 4D. We're moving into the 5D. We're moving from the 3D to the 4D to the 5D right now, Ascension. We will all see that they are always with us. Your loved ones are always with you. Their soul is always connected to yours. And is it possible to communicate with them on the other side? You bet your sweet ass. You bet your sweet ass. I am constantly getting guidance from my loved ones past. Constantly. Synchronicities that are just like, there's no way. Like, stuff that just blows my mind. It will start to wake up. We will all start to wake up very soon. I'm sorry, I'm getting so emotional. I told you, I've been emotional all day. It's a good collective of feelings, okay? Like anger and sorrow for the information that they've hidden from us, right? But at the same time, it's also joy and confirmation. I've been crying because I am just touched. My heart is touched. 15 minutes in. If you're still listening, I thank you so much. You are my kindred. I don't want you to be afraid, okay? There is no reason to be afraid of death. There is no reason to be afraid of what's going on in this illusion world, this world of lies. Look at it like a video game, okay? My take on it all, I believe in reincarnation. So when you die in this level, you can come back if your soul wants to. If you decide you want to turn the game off, you turn the game off. If you have ascended, if you have learned your lessons, I feel, I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. I thank you so much if you're still listening. I really, really, I beg you to just keep your strength right now. Don't be afraid of what's going on in the world. Don't be afraid of death. During traumatic loss, don't be afraid that you won't hear from them again. Because you will, if you want to. If you open your heart, if you open your eye, they're always there and they're always ready to communicate with you. I wholeheartedly believe this because I've seen it, I've experienced it. And I'm grateful for it. I'm so grateful for the time that I get to spend with my loved ones past in the dream realm through synchronicity. So grateful. I thank you so much. Be well. Please reach out to me if you need to talk, if you need anything at all. I don't care if it's about, you want to talk about, your cat's UTI. I don't give a shit. Hit me up. I'm always here for you. Ali Soul 11 on Instagram. Ali Soul on Snapchat. Hit me up. Let's talk. Be well.